There is something, which I've always had to hear, that people have challenge related to uh, English communication and how to manage that. And I think, 60 to 70% of the folks who go for jobs face this problem. And I would like to dwell into it and try to give a few of inputs based on my, handling of people in the last 20, 30 years, wherein I think more than 500 odd people used to face this problem of English communication. They were not able to express too well. For them, this session, this video will give them some ways and means to handle it. And I tell you, these are all proven ways. These are certain things which I have been able to explain and guide them from time to time, and it has certainly helped them. And many of them are today in very high positions. Some of them are also, in the US. But after about 10, 12 years of working in India, they are back to the US. So just a few slides which I would like to show. So I would like to share my screen. Okay, so that just give me a second. So as I said, English speaking is all about your confidence. As I just mentioned in one of my earlier videos, I think, that English language is all about your confidence. If you have the confidence inside you, you'll always do well. It's all about how confident you are and how you can express yourself, irrespective of how you speak. Because everyone, in that job category has done some kind of working English. It's only that he has not been talking too much on that front. That's the reason he struggles. So it's very important that you have the confidence that you can do it. Speaking English is all about what your mind tells you. This goes with any language, just not English. If your mind wants to speak something, they can do it. So I will always say, first thing, never be nervous. When you are reading and writing and you're not being fluent, it's all because you're not used to that particular thing. It's all about, wanting to eat something. You don't like something which you have not eaten before. You say, oh, I don't like it. But once you start eating it regularly, for example, Karela, most of us, the first time when we eat it, we don't like it. But when we start eating it regularly, I think, even I started liking Karela after 30 years. So it's that way. So it's all about practice. It's all about relating to what you have to do, relating and understanding, what you have to do in regard to speaking English. And the fluency will come automatically. It's very important that you are not hesitant. Some things which is usually the problem is the hesitancy. People have hesitancy in the problem. So never be hesitant. If you are hesitant to speak and you are afraid, and there are people who just blurt out and say, "Can I speak in Hindi? Hindi mein baat kar sakta hu?" Those things are very negative things. When you are given an opportunity to be in the front, you have to speak to people. You have to be brave enough to take it up. And I will say, speak more with your friends or in your family, relatives. Do not hesitate to speak your kind of English. You'll keep improving. But in your own mind, you should always believe that, yes, I can improve, I will improve. That thought process is very much important. Because, in my earlier days, when I've seen people struggling, it is all because they have never done it before. They have never spoken as much until they have reached 21, 22, 23 years of age. Till then, they were only speaking their local language or, Hindi. So it's all about hearing more of it, as I said. So you have to be a good listener. Hear more videos, understand more of what you are hearing. And I tell you, the more you listen to good English, it may be videos, it will be anything, which you like. Even if you have to hear and listen, or even read newspapers, if you like, more you are adapted to that style of hearing, you will definitely improve. Take my word, it's all about your approach. If you approach yourself well, you can do anything. And yes, never try to copy or emulate anyone. You see somebody, you say, oh, that person speaks so well, can I do that? Can I do this? Don't do that mistake. You have your style, stick to it. Don't try to change too much. You try to do too much of change overnight, and you will have a problem. You'll get confused, you'll be stuck. Never do that. Okay? And as I said, confidence means fulfillment. You have to build trust in what you say. When you communicate, you have to build self-trust. And be confident in your attempt. Don't fall short of confidence. The first time, second time, but third time, you will get better. Let me tell you, there are people who have struggled initially, but technically and work-wise, they were very good. And even there are people who have worked with Americans and Britishers, all kinds of people across the shores. It's all about time. You think a French person speaks better English than us or better than you? We know. It's all about how you are able to convey. It's all about conveying with confidence. Always remember, it's all about how you portray yourself. That's very important. And always remember, never disrespect any situation that comes in front of you when it is about speaking English. If somebody says, I don't understand you, okay, sorry, I will try to better that and improve myself. So gain respect for yourself and trust within your horizons. That's very, very important. Never disregard around you. And they say, be at peace for your pace. Whatever you're learning, however you're learning, go slow. Don't rush to change overnight. That will never make things better for you. And be confident, which I've always said before. And as I said, read current affairs about your heroes, about whatever you like. Read a lot, connect, listen. At least spend about half an hour to 45 minutes a day to listen. Don't rush too much to correct yourself. The more you listen, the more you'll improve in your phrasing. That is definitely going to happen. And repeat those words where you feel it's tough to talk certain words and lines. Just repeat it at times. It will definitely get better. And as I said, you hear better and talk without hesitation. Be patient. Be patient and persistent, and you will make it. That's the goal, I tell you. Don't be too hurried. Just focus. Just be confident. Again, I'm saying confidence is the key here. Okay, and realize one thing, that you have to improve over a period of time. You can't do it overnight. Go slow, be patient, and you will win over this hurdle of speaking English language successfully. You will not be an ace, but you will definitely speak well. And it's, as they say, Jonathan Culver said, English language is a work in progress. So it's not something you speak today and tomorrow you will be an expert. Even I have not been able to marshal the language even after 30, 35 years of working. It's not possible. It takes time, and you will also take a few years, a few months. Some people do it in months, 3, 4 months, and they get better. And even after 10 years, the formation of English is very poor. But they are still able to manage their jobs. They are working with foreigners. They are working with all kinds of people. And English is not something without which you cannot work. It's all about your talent. It's all about the skills that you have for yourself. Remember that. The skills come first. Language and communication will automatically come. You are confident about yourself. So speak more. What you find is difficult. That's very, very important. I hope you like the video. Please send your feedback to ibelieve@rajivghosh.com. Please put the comments below, whatever you may feel. I'll be willing to hear out from you guys. Thanks for being part of this video. Thank you.